Welcome back to the channel. Well, you know who is me by now, right? David. The last time we did a subscriber check, it was 170. I see we reach about 220. So we're moving up. So to all my subscribers who subscribe to the channel, thank you. And hope all you keep watching the content and enjoying it, right? So now the last video I recently did, well, a little while now, a few days ago, was about the land prayers. So today we're going to talk about OBEAH. Right now, this is a real nice topic because I'm sure we get a lot of message via Facebook inbox. People want to know a lot about the land prayers, but we will talk about that later on in the video, right? We're going to talk about questions they ask, and I'm going to reply them. I'm going to reply back to those questions, right? But first, let me talk about OBEAH. When people doing OBEAH fair, right? Now OBEAH, let me check it. It have like 4 different type of OBEAH. One, people could do OBEAH by throwing things in your yard. 2, they just call it like some people just call it voodoo by doing it using some hair, taking a hair, some hair from you or some drop of blood, and they do OBEAH. The third one is that they can do OBEAH by going by somebody and casting a spell on you, right? And the fourth and final one that I think everybody know by now, is when is that they throw money for you and you go and you pick it up, right? Because you know people say when you see money on the ground, don't pick it up because people are doing things for you, right? So let me get into this topic. OBEAH is a real difficult topic people don't know about. So I'm going to bust a few files on that. Now, as I say, I get all my information from my grandmother when she was living. So that is just things passed on to me, and I just sharing it with you, what I know. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be right, it could be wrong. I just passed on what I know about OBEAH, right? So, let me get started on this topic. Right. So, OBEAH. When people doing OBEAH on you, what you need to do? Well, first thing first, you doesn't know who doing OBEAH on you, right? It's just bad things that's happened to you. But I could give you a simple reason or a simple something to help you, that is tell you when somebody gonna do something bad on you, right? So now my grandmother used to say that when you get a bad dream, somebody doing something bad on you, right? Now don't get me wrong, a bad dream can be all kind of thing, but it's what kind of dream you get. Now your spirit in here, you have a spirit, and that spirit in you just keep you from making bad things happen to you, right? That is your spirit. Alright, like, it's like, you know, you have a shadow, anywhere you go, the shadow just follow you, right? Right, that is just your spirit in you, anywhere you go. So anyway, if you go left, that go left, right? Sometimes you're sleeping. This ever happened to you? That you're sleeping, and all of a sudden you're sleeping and you just wake up, but when you wake up with a headache. That is your spirit that leave your body and went roaming, right? And when it's time for you to get up, it just come back, and when you come back you get a headache, right? So that is something with your spirit, right? That is with your body spirit. Now OBEAH, let me give you a good reason that you can be preparing for when is OBEAH. Oh, we have Pinky joining we on this one, right? She just sit down here and she want to be part of the video, so she sit down on the video. Right, that is my daughter Pinky. If I didn't know, that is Pinky there, right? So anyway, let me get back to the topic. Now my grandmother used to say when you get a bad dream, it's something bad going to happen to you, but it's what kind of dream you're getting, right? So your spirit does be roaming in the night when you're sleeping, right? That is what they say. I don't know if it's true or false, don't get me wrong, but it does be roaming. So your spirit is actually know things before it happen. And if somebody doing your OBEAH, right, we're talking about like bad things to you, right? Your spirit does have a heads up to tell you what's going to happen. So you just get you'll get some bad dreams. Now if let me just say something, right? Let me say you're a man and you always having dreams about You know, you always had this dream about other woman, and we just drawing reference, and don't get me wrong. And you know, you always had this kind of dream where you always dreaming about working, and you know, you're always dreaming about fixing something. Where if you're a woman, you're always dreaming about an next man, or you're always dreaming about cooking, or seeing about your children. We're just talking about natural, normal dreaming stuff, right? Now, don't get me wrong, there's not a bacchanal video, there's a OBEAH video, right? So I just drawing reference on what your dream normally does be like. And all of a sudden, you start a dream that you get in an accident. Or you dream that you're climbing a building and you just fall off the building. Right? So all these is part of things that your dreams just give you that heads up before things happen to you. Right? That is how it does work. Now you can believe me or not, it's up to you. Don't get me wrong, it's just what I draw in reference to what I know, what was passed on to me. Right? So your dreams is telling a few days before anything happen, or if a few weeks or something before it happened, right? Or a few days that your spirit that actually give you the heads up. Now you can believe or not, but it is true, right? As I say, it might be getting a natural dream constantly, and then all of a sudden you say your dream just went off. Now the part for the OBEAH, how you does know it's OBEAH, right? Now bad things does naturally happen to people, right? But it's what kind of bad things, right? It have some wicked people outside here. As I say, it have people believe, it have people don't believe. This is the one who believe, and the one who don't believe, or like take an example by living in something, right? So it have people that just do other people things. Yes, it does happen, right? It happened in centuries and a long time. This thing going on a long time, so it's nothing new for anybody, right? It's just something you have to maybe believe or maybe just know, right? As I was saying now, when your dreams hit you up front, right, it is tell you what's going to happen to you before it happen actually. You just have to follow your dreams. You know, like if you're playing play where you get a dream and bam, shot you win the mark, or something 2-3 days after, bam, shot the mark bust, but you had that dream. Or maybe 2 weeks after the mark bust and you had that dream before, it's like a deja vu. Right, so that has happened there. Your spirit has been roaming and going through and giving you all these dreams up front. So your normal dreams we have, then all of a sudden this dream will just go off. So it is actually give you a warning. Now you will never know who doing your voodoo or OBEAH, right? It does not know. They will go by people and they will call name because you know why? They will take example of what you tell them. So I can tell them, just drawing reference, boy, I have a battle with Harry for over 30 years now with land. And kill you then, you go believe it's Harry. No, it don't work so. Or Sunita, boy, Sunita checking on my husband for 30 years now. I walk my husband and I feel she doing something. No, it don't really work like that, right? Your dreams just tell you what's going to happen. You just have to pay attention to your dream. Sometimes you dream something in the night and you forget what you dream. And you're trying to remember what is that dream. Well, that is part of it. You have to try to get back that dream, go back into where you was dreaming and try to pull back everything that happened that night. Now, dreams and OBEAH does work together. People just do you things, but your spirit does protect your body. So if you have your spirit, now everybody have a spirit. And it does protect you from, and that child doesn't, the child, let me say, go be home by himself and all kind of bad things go be thinking and nothing doesn't really happen because that is the spirit keeping them away from that, right? Some people have good spirit, some people have bad spirit. Yeah, so now you're understanding something here, right? Now with that people who believe they never have a good mind for nothing, and there are people who have a good mind, and even though they're doing the right things, bad things always just follow them, right? Now, this topic actually is about OBEAH and your spirit together in one, because your spirit is guide you, right? So when people doing your OBEAH now, you just wonder who doing it. As I say, you will never know. Your dreams go give it a heads up, but you will never know who is the person doing it. Because you will go and spend that money, but you don't know who it is. Because after about, let me just say something, after a month, 2 months, 3 months, back and I'll start back again. I just drawing a reference for that land or that man or wherever it was. So it doesn't really work like that. No. People, there's take, here what it does do, right? When you comb your hair, this is something you need to know, right? This is a very, very, very thing you need to understand. Anytime, ladies, you comb your hair, you must take up your hair and go and put it by a fig tree patch. Don't throw it in the garbage. Do not burn your hair. Let me tell you the reason why. People just take your hair and they just burn your hair. They just cast a spell on your head, and that is what it is do, right? So that is why when you, now the reason why I say a fig tree patch, right? You remember I tell you earlier on in land prayers, everybody have a fig tree. Everybody have a tree in the yard and they didn't know what that tree was. But actually that tree is a fig tree. Right? So everybody have a fig tree in the yard, no matter what kind of fig tree, right? So you remember I tell you that the soul does live in a tree? Well, that soul does live in a fig tree. From the land prayers, you remember that? Right, let me tell you the reason now why you must put your hair by a fig tree. Whatever living on your land, now all this, let's come together back to one. This is how OBEAH does work, right? Just teaching you something here, what I know, right? So, when you put your hair by the fig tree patch, whatever spirit living in your land is go by that fig tree to eat fig. Right? So if you didn't know, now you know, right? That is why when you're doing your land prayers, you must do your land prayers by a fig tree. Right? People, there's plant fig tree and thing for prayers, right? Yeah, if you know when they get married and things, there's a fig tree, right? Correct? Right. So, yeah, when you're doing your land prayers and you're feeding your land, do it by a fig tree. Let me give you the reason why. Fig is something, it's sweet when it's ripe. So when you see you do your land prayers and you offer your land prayers, you offer wherever you do for your land prayers, right? It can be all kind of thing you do for your land prayers, right? As I tell you, there are 3-4 different type of land prayers. Put your food by the fig tree. So if the spirit in your land not satisfied with what you did feed him, he just go on the fig tree and live and eat from the fig. Yeah, because the fig's sweet and it just keep him happy. Right? Now check it out. Fig, when it ripe, it does get sweet. When a mango ripe, it does be sometimes sour. But anytime a fig ripe, you ever see you ever get a sour fig? You get a ripe mango but it's sour. You get a ripe orange but it's still sour. You see? You get a watermelon but it's not sweet enough. But a fig always sweet. Right? So that is when, now I telling you, anytime you do land prayers, please do your prayers by a fig tree. Or for wherever it is to a fig tree. Now let me go back to this OBEAH thing. When woman comb the hair, you must not throw your hair in the trash or you must not burn your hair. You must take your hair and put it by the fig tree. One, they say your hair does get longer. And 2, whoever doing your OBEAH, that spirit have your hair. So nobody can control you. Remember, you doing a prayers for your land. That prayers you do for your land is to protect your house, your car, whatever in your land. So that spirit always on that fig tree. Now, you may think a lie and you may think a wrong. It's up to you to believe. But that is what we know and that is what we grew up doing. Right? So, doesn't matter what kind of fig, all fig does ripe and it does be sweet. Right? So, as I said before, when you comb your hair, you have a fig tree, go and put your hair by the fig tree. Right? Just trust me. Do that. And you go see. Right. When you put your hair by the fig tree, that spirit, when I cut my hair, I just take some hair from by the barber shop and I just bring it home and put it by my fig tree. So, nobody can get your hair to sample here to do anything because that spirit in your land taking care of you. Always remember that. Yeah, it's a very serious thing because the only thing people get from you is your hair. Right? So, you're learning something there, right? Yeah, I will take these videos serious if you want to, or you can take it as a joke, or you can really think about what I'm saying. It's up to you, right? So let me go back. People, let's take you here and work OBEAH on you. Right? There's burn you here and there's cast a spell on you here. When they do that, and they get that here from your head, that control your whole body. Well, in the spirit world, that is what they say. I don't know if it's true, but no, you must see what they always know all these things. Right, let me tell you something, right? My grandmother, they used to be jarring people and helping out people and things a lot and doing prayers and things for them now, boy. So that is how I know all these things, right? And they used to do it for free. They never charge money for it. The most them I do is just eat some food by them and maybe drink something, and that is it. Nothing else. They don't take no money, they don't take no clothes, they don't take nothing. They don't want nothing. She used to just go and eat some food and line with the family and thing and maybe take some food and bring home. That was it. Nothing more than that. Right? You see, when you're doing these things and you're offering money, that come like you're paying for that. And you don't pay for these things. These things supposed to be free. You could offer something, but money not in hand. Mostly is food. Because when you're offering money, you come like you're paying. You catch me? You're not supposed to be paying for these service. Now people who know. And people who don't know you know. Right? People out here just to make money and take money from. Now a lot of people go say, I don't know why you're talking about, and maybe I really don't know, and maybe you know better than me, boys. You can leave that comment and tell me what I don't know and if it's true or not true. I'm willing to learn still. I mean, come on. I like to learn. Yeah. Anyway. Right. So my grandmother and them used to do these things. Right? So that is how I get to know. And when you go to do these things for people, you don't take money. You can eat some food, right? And the next thing too, when you're doing land prayers, right? Let me get this clear. Understand this very carefully, yeah? When you're doing land prayers and you cook food, nobody must not eat the food before you offer the food. No tasting. Now if you just cook, you're supposed to have an average. You're not supposed to taste the food, right? You're not supposed to let nobody eat the food before you offer the food for the spirit of your land, wherever deed you just do for your land. You have to understand this, because you can't bring somebody, let them eat the food first. Let them eat the food first, and then you're offering the spirit. So it means that you're offering the spirit as a second person. Think about what I'm saying. Land prayers is a very important thing to be getting done in your place. You could do all kind of prayers, but you see that land prayers, every 6 months or every year or 3 months, get it done. And do not let people eat the food or taste the food before you offer it. Right? So understand this. The next thing, we're going back to talking about this land prayer. No, we are still in that, but you see, land prayers, your land, your spirit in your land is control everything in your house. That is why I bring this OBEAH topic, because it's part of land prayers. That spirit, when you offer that food for that spirit in your land, it is protect everything in your place. Right? So you need to understand that anytime you're doing our prayers for your land, do not bring somebody that not living in the same place to do your prayers. Do not bring somebody to eat the food before you offer it to your spirit in your land. Always remember these things. These things are very important, because you constantly go see, you're constantly seeing things that happening in your place and you can't control it. Right? People just do a lot of things for you. It's are real evil people out here, right? But as I tell you before, you just have to know what to do, understand what to do, learn what you have to do, and just do it. You could do it yourself. You don't need to pay somebody to do it. And if you do get somebody to do it, make sure they know what they're doing, and don't offer them, don't let it take money for the service. It's supposed to be just some food to eat, and that is it. They're not supposed to carry money, they're not supposed to carry anything other than the food that was offered before. But they cannot eat that food unless that spirit, you offer that spirit food first, and then you eat after. Right? Now, as I said before, this is what I know. You can believe, you don't have to believe. I could be lying, it's up to you. But this is just what I know, and you can take it serious or not. Right? So we talk about the hair and voodoo, and your spirit in your land, all has come together. The dreams is actually tell you what's going to happen before your spirit. Let's give it a dream before. So if you get a bad dream, it won't be for today, it won't be for tomorrow, but it's a heads up. So you have to understand what your dream was about. So let me say you dream that I was driving on the road and I get in an accident. It don't have to be an accident. It could be an accident at home. You understand? Or it could be something that going to happen to a family member in the same house. So you just have to understand what your dream telling you and take a heads up before the dream. Now you can't stop what's supposed to happen, but you can try to help it. You understand? Right, OBEAH. As I said, the OBEAH is the one with the hair. Now, the other thing people use is there's use like chicken blood. Right? There's sacrifice chicken, and there's how to describe this one for you, boy? There's the chicken blood, there's get your name, right? The same thing, there's burn your paper, and there's sacrifice blood on your name. Yeah, I know it's a real typical topic to deal with. I don't really like to talk about it, but I mean a lot of people inboxing and asking me to do more videos on it. We had a lot of people from Facebook that actually inbox us a lot, and also the video as well, 1 or 2 people as well. But we get a lot of messages and a lot of phone call asking. They didn't really want to, post up or something, but they asked a lot, and I did help a lot of people. Actually, I did went by about 3-4 people's house, and I did help them with the land price. And I actually eat by them too, right? So, the thing is now, when you help people and thing, I just be right. But I did eat. I didn't really go and I didn't take no money. I just show them what to do, give them an idea how to do it, and they follow it and they just do it. So, I just I helped them. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't want anything. They just call, I went by them, they asked them what to do, I tell them what to do, how to do it. And they did it, and they was really appreciative on it. That's why my subscribers maybe rise up. Maybe some of them must be subscribed. I don't know. But they like my videos and they're enjoying it. And actually subscribers actually rising from 170 now to 220 or something. The last I checked it was 220, I think. So that is like about 50 subscribers within a week time. So yeah. So for the people that I help out for the past couple days, I hope I really learned something, and I hope I really like my videos. And I hope I watch this video as well. Right, so we're going back with the blood. That is the second one. Then let's take the blood, write down your name, sacrifice the blood on your head, and create problems with you and your family. Now that one is between husband and wife. That's how that one does work, the one with the blood. That is to create, how to say it, by bacchanal between each other. That is the second part of OBEAH. Husband and wife OBEAH. So they sacrifice an animal for that OBEAH. The first one, when they get the hair from your head, they just burn that and create problems with you. The second one is the one with the blood. That is the one that they is used to create problem with husband and wife. Now family problem with land. Again, we come back to land. The same thing applies. They just come in your land, they go dig a hole, they go bury something in your land. Now if they do that and you don't do no land prayers, it's going to affect you. Right? Now some people that actually throw disinfectant thing around the house and squeeze lime and all these things, that don't really work, eh? And say that just keep away all the bad eye and thing. The actual thing does actually work to keep away all the bad eye is when you sprinkle salt around your whole entire house. Well, yeah, that's not your inside your house, but around your house. Yeah, that does help a lot. Now salt actually come from the sea. And everybody just do the prayers and go by the sea and do the prayers. Actually offer everything towards water. So the salt from the sea does actually help. It does keep out all bad eye around your place. Right? But the best thing I advise you not to have problems with, because most people that have problem is with land. I don't know, I really don't know. It's just a problem, right? But you need to do that. Have a land press, a D, and you're good to go. Anybody throw anything in the yard, it won't work. Anybody bury anything in the yard, it won't work. Right? Because, as I said, have a spirit living in your land. That spirit there for a long time, years and years, and it always there. Just you never know about it. But I mean, this video kind of helping you out a little bit, right? So, as I say, do your land prayers, and OBEAH, when people throw things in your yard and all these things, that spirit in your yard could actually keep it away from you. Right? The third thing is money. Yeah, they say OBEAH, when people doing OBEAH on you, it is people that show money and thing in the yard. Right. So let me talk about this one a little bit. Now this video gonna be real long. I hope all don't mind, but it's going to be long. But I hope all enjoy this video, right? So money at OBEAH. People let's take money and just offer it to the devil. That is why I say when you're doing prayers, you mustn't accept money for prayers. Yeah, you have to do these things for only food. People let's take money and offer the devil with it. Now, your devil can be different. Your bad spirit. Let me call it bad spirit. Let me don't call it devil. Bad spirit. You just offer money to bad spirit. The bad spirit now is something that's coming to your place and cause ruction. You know, like it always have a fight and cutlash and they want to chop you up and they want to shoot you and all these kind of things. Yeah. That is caused by money. Now money does move from hand to hand. So let me just draw a reference. I can see you going in the shop, neighbor have a shop. I can carry $100, do my bacchanal on that, and then the person in the shop. Now let me don't use 100, let me use some change. $5, $10, singles, 20s, whatever it is. No, I just, don't get me wrong, there's just things we learn and we know. It's not something that I passed on and just saying, you know, it's nothing like that. It's just something that was passed on to me and we just learn it and we just try not to keep no trouble. You know, you will get trouble. We have to learn to do the right thing and it is gonna help you a little bit. It won't help you 100%, but at least 50%. And 50% better than nothing. Right? 50-60% better than nothing. Think about it. You prefer 100% bad or you prefer 40% bad. And at least you have 60% to back you up. Yeah, you can't stop that, but you got help. Right. So there's do the money, the OBEAH and the money and thing, and you will go by your shop and you will collect that same money and you will bring it back in your house. And that will happen. Now money, a lot of people do pick up money and thing on the ground when they see it, or it is be bad things people throw in for you or something like that, right? So money is also part of OBEAH because people offering, paying for that service, but it's supposed to be free. And that is what it has happened that way. So money is part of that OBEAH as well. So people just take money and pass it on to hand, and that is how it does get problems. So you will see that a lot of problems happening and thing, and you don't have money and your money finishing and you're wondering why and thing. Yeah, maybe it must be get bad money, but it have not. The only thing you can do for that is just actually, as I say, it are things you can do that when you're coming inside your house that you don't want nothing to fall you, right? So now my grandma used to tell you when you see after 6 o'clock in the night, you're coming inside your house, walking backwards. The reason why whatever bad spirit was falling you when you enter in your house, if you enter inside coming in, it is coming with you. If you're walking backwards, it is stay outside. So it is can't come in inside. So that is something you can also follow. Now they say when you go to a funeral in the night, when you come home in the night, you must take water and throw it over your head 3 times and walking backwards again. Right? They say when you go out to lime in the night and you're coming home, right, after your party and then whoever you dance with, you don't know what kind of bad spirit you have, they say you must take a 25 cents, stand up behind your back and throw that 25 cents outside. Money again. You see what I'm talking about? Money again. So that is what my grandmother used to say. So that is what we know. people just have bad spirit and something you go with them and you're lying with them and then you don't know what kind of thing them have and you bringing it back home to you. So if you follow these 3 things, it can help you, yeah, it could help you. If you're coming in after 6 in the night, walking backwards. If you go to a funeral or anybody that die or a wake or anything that dealing with these kind of death and thing, when you come in, you throw water over your head 3 times. You start in a backward position, so your head will be facing so. Your back will be facing like how I is right now, and you throw that water 3 times over your head, and then you're walking backwards again inside. If you go to line with people over the night and you wind up and you dance up and you France up and you turn wherever, and you're coming home at night, you put your face facing the door, your back, like if you're coming, you're walking, and you take 25 cents and you flip it over your head, let the money throw outside, and then you turn back around and you're walking backwards. Yeah, see what I'm talking about, money thing? Yeah. So you mean you go hire 25 cents, right? If you really think it up, but here we just do the 25 cents after you throw it. The next morning, you get up and you throw it back by the fig tree. Yeah. So wherever bad spirit is, it's going to that fig tree, and you have your land spirit living by the fig tree, so it's going to get rid of that one time. So yeah, that is actually the 3 main topic of OBEAH. Now voodoo is something is when they make a doll, well, OBEAH doll is called, not voodoo doll, OBEAH doll. And they taking thing and they chucking you and you're getting pain in your chest and you're getting pain in your back, and yeah, people does do that with a needle. You don't see it in movies, right? But it's called voodoo doll. But that is actually OBEAH doll is actually called. There's make a doll you get it here, make it, wrap it up and do that, right? So let me just say something. If anytime you get a doll like that in your place, where you see anytime people put chicken head in your yard, or they throw a cow head in your yard, or a goat head, they sacrifice any animal or anything like that in your yard, and they prepping you for that kind of OBEAH thing, all you need to do with it is bring it, not inside your house, carry it to the back of your house, wherever your back of your house is, right? And you need to burn it. Now you have to burn it. The reason why you have to burn it, now people just throw it in water and let it run when you see anyone do that. You have to burn it. So whatever they do for you, it is actually, how to say it, but it's like a spirit. But when you burn the spirit, wherever they send for you, you have to burn it. So you just get rid of it. And when you're done now, when you're done burn that, you take the ashes or wherever it is, and you throw salt in the ashes and you throw it by your fig tree again. You see, the land protector in your yard, in your place, to actually take care of everything for you. That is why land prayer is very important. It's actually most everything. You're walking out, you're coming in, you're still in your house, you're coming in. You're going out with your car, you're coming back in, is in your land. Now if you go out with your car and you're coming home, you still have to follow the process, but just don't go inside your house. You can come in your garage and thing, but not inside your entrance for your house. You understand what I'm saying? So the best thing to do when people do these things for you, no, the reason why I say you have to pick it up and burn it. You see, whatever they send for you, you collecting it. You understand what I'm saying? You're taking it. You're not refusing it, because if you throw it away, you mean you leave it. So you pick it up with your hands, carry it to the back of your house. So you have not to walk inside your house, a genius. You're walking around your house or the side of your house, and you bring it to the back of the house. So whatever they leave in front, you bring it to the back. You understand? You didn't carry it inside the house. You bring it down to the back, you light it up. When you're done lighting it, burn out, you take salt, you throw it around it, right? Then you pick it up with a shovel or whatever it is, and carry it by a fig tree and throw it and leave it. Right? And that is it. Yeah, that is the 4 thing. It have a little 1 or 2 things inside, but these are the main important things that you may learn a little bit and you might understand, right? This one here knock out already. It's actually real late in the night. It's almost 11, 12 o'clock in the night already. So, but I want to do this video for you because a lot of people asking for and they want me to bring out more in this type of video, because a lot of people don't know. And I mean, nowadays it do really have people that know about these things, but people never teach them, because a lot of people making money out of it, and it's something you don't really offer take money. These things had to be done with good heart, good mind, and it does work. Yeah, it does work. So it's something that you need to understand. You need to take into consideration. As I say, you have to listen to what I'm saying for you to understand. If you don't watch the video and you don't listen to what I'm saying, you won't understand. Because I have a lot of things happening in your place and you enjoy, you're smiling, but behind that smile is a lot of terror. That is part of it. So you have to understand. When you're doing your land prayers and things, find somebody who could do it for you and not take money for it. You could do it yourself. If you want any advice, you could message me. As I say, I did 4 or 5 for the past week or something now, and they was real happy with it. No money was accepted, nothing. I just eat some food. Yeah, you cannot go and do something and you don't eat. The reason why you don't eat, because if you're doing something, as the spirit don't eat anything, you feed yourself too, because, I mean, you come like you're eating with him. Right? You understand? So you're not carrying the food home. You're not going against it. He's the boss, or she is the boss. Whatever spirit living in your land, that is the boss. That control every single thing in your land. In your place, in your house, your car parking in your land. You're parking in the side of your land. Your house in your land, your family in your land, your children in your land, your animals in your land. So you see, land prayer is very important. There's a lot of things that it is really help. Right? So I hope enjoy this video. As I said, it was an OBEAH video, but it was part of the land prayers video as well, right? So I hope all you enjoy this video and I hope it help all you. Right? To the people that call me, I think day before yesterday or something, 2 days ago, and they wanted help. Yes, I didn't get time because I was working, but I'll be there. I will call you soon if you watch this video, right? Because today is Sunday. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow I'll call you, and yeah, I will come and give you help out, right? As I said, I just give you advice. I don't want no money, I don't want nothing for that. I just help you. As I say, I'll just take some food to eat and we good with that, right? So as I say, I'm helping everybody out. If you don't know, I'm helping you. And if you know and you feel a lie, leave a comment, tell me if I'm lying, tell me if I'm talking stupidness. I would really like to know if I talking stupidness and if everything that I learned was really, if it was really actually wrong. I learned the wrong thing, maybe, I don't know. But now you must wonder if I really believe in these things. I will just drop it one time. Actually, yeah, I believe in a few things and some things that it don't really make sense to me. But certain things I believe in and certain things not really. So that is my view. As I say, you can take it if you want. You don't have to. I'm helping you. And it's good content and you're learning something. And I just pass on my advice to you. And I'm not a young boy to say I'm young. To say that I don't really know nothing. I head into my 40s partner. So trust me, I've been there, done that, moved on, and I'm heading up the road now. Right? So thanks for watching again. Well, Pinky knockout day. So on Gary she inside. It's just me and she weekend right now. So I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the subscribers. Thanks to the people that invite me home by them to do the prayers. The land prayers. Really appreciated. Coming and helping you out, and I'm glad you really enjoyed my video. And yeah, that's it there. And to the people that asked us to come and visit soon, I will visit you soon. I will call you soon. Working these days, you know how everything is, right? But I will come and help you. Don't worry yourself. Anyway, anybody will help, message me. I'm willing to help you for free. As I say, I'll eat some food and drink some sweet drink. Yeah, you know I like my belly, right? So thanks for watching. We live with Punjab, David. And hopefully enjoy my videos, and I'll keep subscribing because I'm here to teach all you a lot of things that all you don't know. The next topic we go talk about is what we go talk about. Leave something in the comment and tell me and we will discuss it. Or inbox me. Yeah, you can inbox me on Facebook as well. Because my videos just go from Facebook to YouTube, right? So I want to see the videos on inboxing. So yeah, inbox me. And we go talk from there. So I go on. I'm going to rock you up. And I'm going and take a sleep now. I'll go see you all in the next video. We live with David. I'll go on, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family, do the right thing. and I'll make sure and try to keep safe because you know COVID getting real bad these days.